Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Chris Wilson from St. Andrew Christian Church here to talk about sermon this coming week. We just finished up a series, and so this coming Sunday we begin a new series. The whole month of September will focus on the underlying theme of gratitude. Except we'll take an interesting twist on the series. Is the series title I'm calling for the sermons is "The Enemies of Gratitude." Is what prevents us from gratitude or graciousness or generosity to be a natural part of how we live our lives. There are certain, I think, words or traits or certain conditions that maybe minimize our sense of gratitude and generosity and graciousness in the world. And this first week, we will look at the first enemy of gratitude is entitlement. We'll be looking at a story from the Gospel of Matthew, and Jesus tells the story of a wedding banquet. And usually Jesus will use the image of a wedding banquet to kind of talk about kind of the kingdom of God, the beloved community. And so in this story, invitations are made and people keep refusing to come. They just ignore it. They have better things to do. The person in charge of the wedding banquet gets frustrated and says, well, forget them, let's go get other people. And it's just kind of an interesting interplay of maybe our human behaviors around others. Do we think we deserve what we have over others? Do we think we're more worthy than other people? Do we think my time is more valuable than other people's time? Or just kind of an interesting interplay of relationships and how that plays out. And the story is really a metaphor for our relationship with God and God's hope for humanity and the world and how we relate to God in that way. And we sometimes push God back to the back burner of the oven. We make God secondary in the things we think are most important in our life. And so this sense of entitlement of my life's about me and what I want, what I'm going to do, those kinds of attitudes can really put a dent or draw down God's intended nature within us is to be gracious and generous and have a spirit of gratitude in our life. So we will explore that. There'll be some fun stories along the way as we embark and launch this new series of Enemies of Gratitude. So hope you'll join us on Sunday for worship as we gather together.